Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So the summer holidays have officially begun for me, and with that has meant the end of my first year studying law at the University of Cambridge. So I thought we'd just give a bit of an honest opinion on how I felt it has gone. So just thinking back to travelling there and heading down for my first term at Cambridge, um, mixed emotions. I was nervous because it was the new chapter in my life. I didn't necessarily know what to expect. I didn't know how things were going to pan out. Going to a new place as well, not just to study there, but also to live there. But also, I was also excited, thrilled this was actually even happening. Like even to this day, I still think, is this really happening? Am I really here? Like, am I really studying at Cambridge? It's still surreal even today. And I think just to start off with in terms of modules, so for those who have watched my videos, I've studied criminal law, tort law, constitutional law and civil law, i.e. the law at the time of the Romans. And just to be honest, at times it was difficult. With studying law at Cambridge, there is a lot of reading to do. There is reading case judgments, statutes that often can be quite complex, and also reading articles from academics, reports by the Law Commission, things like that. It is difficult, and you do get a lot of reading set, manageable. It's not too much, but it does seem a lot, because there's a lot of information that you need to be aware of and to be making note of. And I know revising for my exams, there was times that I just thought, am I really going to be able to get through all of this? It's like I'm not remembering things. It's just so much. It's quite complex. And yeah, I'll be honest. There were just times I just thought, should I really be here? It's just because it was just so difficult. But I always try to keep positive. I try and keep that positive mindset. Because I enjoyed the modules. Whilst I found them difficult, I enjoyed them, and I feel like my enjoyment and enthusiasm for studying law was a strong motivating force for me. Like what drove me to just be determined and to just do my best. In the supervisions and also in the exams. And in terms of like the different ways that we were taught. So obviously you had your lectures. We also had supervisions. So for those who don't know, they're like small group discussions for about an hour or so. And I used to have 2 a week. And the first one I was just nervous, and because I didn't really know what to expect. I heard things and I was told about it from the various sources, but obviously I hadn't experienced it myself. But I feel like once I did more and more supervisions, I got more comfortable, more confident, and I enjoyed them. And I was just having that debate, whether it is about the Human Rights Act, for instance, and discussing it, with my peers and also the supervisor who was conducting the supervision, and they were always helpful. I remember quite a few civil law supervisions going into them thinking, I don't know this topic, or I find it very difficult to understand it, but coming out of the supervision, things have been clarified, and that did really help. But yeah, I enjoyed the modules. It hasn't put me off. Has not put me off studying law. I'm planning to still study law for second year and into third year. But yeah, it's just first year modules have been difficult, but I've enjoyed them at the same time. Moving on to Homerton College, so obviously Cambridge University, like Oxford and like Durham, has within it a series of colleges, from Trinity to my college, Homerton College. I was pooled there. I originally had applied to Christ College, but I was winter pooled there during the application process. But to be honest, whilst I do think, well, what if I got into Christ, or what if I had applied to a different college, what would have happened? Homerton's been brilliant. It's a beautiful college, a mixture of like the modern and the old buildings. Very very spacious. A lot of green field. But it's a nice college. It's a very welcoming college, and I think from the very beginning they made it clear that they wanted to be more try and be welcoming, try to make students relaxed. It was just a nice college. The accommodation, was good. I was in West House, which is like a more of a modern accommodation, and the rooms were good. They weren't big, but they were they were just, for me, they were the appropriate size, and good storage, and it was just nice. And in terms of like the facilities, you had the Buttery, pool, and Mario Kart eventually came in, and it was just different things to engage with. If you want to just take a break, or after you had finished your exams. The library's lovely. Spent many hours in there, but it's a nice library. But yeah, Homerton College has been amazing. For me, I've enjoyed it, and it is a lovely college. Thinking about non-academic things, I got involved in the Cambridge Union. So I signed up to be a life member in the first term, and then in second term, so Lent term, I signed up to the debates committee, which was basically to organise speakers for debates. And then in the third term, in Easter term, I signed up to be what was known as a generalist. It was a new position, so I did things like guest liaison, events management, so make sure that everything was organised for the speakers debate, for the speakers events and for the debates. And I've enjoyed that, and I'm so glad I got involved in that, because I wanted to improve my confidence. I wanted to develop different skills. It's just been amazing. I've met Lady Hale, President of the Supreme Court. I've met Ellie Golden, the singer. It's just the different people I've met, and even people I've never really heard of before. It was always interesting to listen to them and listen to their opinions on different things, current events, things like that. And then to be able to guest liaison some of them. So for the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, Bill English, for instance. It was just amazing. Again, it's like that. Is this happening? How am I here? What's going on? But I've been glad I've been getting involved in the union, and I'm planning to continue to get involved. As a generalist for Michaelmas 2019, so my first term of second year. And obviously, I've been trying to do other things, beyond the academic. I've been to nightclubs. Never did that before Cambridge, and started doing it in Michaelmas, and they've been good. It's just a good opportunity to speak with friends, really, and it's not necessarily about the drinking. It's just about being with friends, really, just having a fun time and dancing to the music, and you get the cheesy music, but it's good music, in my opinion. People might disagree, but that's my own personal opinion. There's also I've done other things. I've done yoga. Never thought I would do that. I need to try and do a bit more of that next term, so you can keep me in check in the comment section. Finally, just talking about my friends, I was nervous. I've mentioned this before. I wasn't sure about if I would be able to make friends, because to be honest, it depends. It's interesting for me, because certain groups of people I'm with, I'm much more engaged in the conversation and much more confident in terms of socializing with them. But in other groups, I'm not as confident and not as socially active, if you see what I mean. And so I was worried about being able to make friends, and those concerns have pretty much gone away. I've got a really good group of friends at Homerton. People like Rebecca and Emily, they're just brilliant. We've had good times together. We've had really fun times, going to formals and going clubbing, just eating dinner in the hallway, because our kitchen's so small you can't actually get a table in. But it's just they're just a brilliant group of friends. And obviously one of my friends is my college wife, Martha. For those who don't know, by the way, Cambridge has a wonderful tradition of college families. So you're supposed to get married, college married in your first year, and then you have college children in second year. And obviously, in a way, you have college grandchildren in your third year as well. So, and then And then also I made friends at Jesus College, people like Astrid and Paige, you might have heard of them. It's just, and that's another thing, I watched their vlogs and, just, I was like, wow, wow, just wow. And I never thought, I would actually one day be talking to them and just, having spending time with them and being, becoming their friends. I just thought that was, that was never going to happen, and they've just been amazing. I've spent, a May ball. I went to their May ball, and that was just brilliant. That was just probably one of the best nights of my life. There've been times when I'll be honest, there's been times where I felt a little bit alone. I've been on my own, and it's got me down. I've had some down days, but they've always been there, and I know they'll always be there for me, and I take comfort in that. It's just the memories I've got, and the wonderful thing about doing YouTube is that actually the memories are in a way recorded in the vlogs and videos that I do, and I've got really good memories, and it makes me emotional because it's just whilst I've had like difficult times, like I've had really like 95% of it's just been positive and fun, and just I'm really looking forward to second year and seeing what opportunities come up. I know it's going to be more difficult. I know things are stepping up. I've got 5 modules next year, so it's stepping up for sure. But I'm looking forward to it, and I know I've got a good group of friends to support me as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I just wanted to give my personal, honest review on how it has gone. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a like and share the video with your friends, let them know about it, and hopefully it might help them, and hopefully it might be helping you as well if you're thinking of applying to university, or just interested in what life is like at university. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are in the description below for those. And yeah, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do that by clicking here. And if you want to see what life is like, you check out my vlogs by clicking on this playlist here. And yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.